Hey, what's up YouTube? How you doing? It's Chris, aka Mr. Ramon 420, and it is time for episode 8 of this Q&A series. I should have just did the whole thing of one person has to ask me one question, because Joe came with the right idea. I said, ask me anything, and some of you just did. So we're going to continue. First up, Mad Puppet Death, Lori. Lori has just started checking out my channel, and I really appreciate it. She's a stellar person to be part of the community, and I know she hasn't been around for a little while, and she came back, and we're glad to have her back. And so, thank you for asking me questions. First up, why does Genki Slave give such great questions? Oh, because Genki is he's the king of rock. There is none higher. Sucker MCs cannot. I'm not really good with with that shit. Okay, just he's the fucking man. Do you go to conventions, or have you any interest in going to them if you could? Well, when I was like 9 or 10, I used to do the comic book conventions, and truthfully that was pretty fucking boring. I really went there to see if I could find any interesting comics. Most of the time it was okay, but mostly I also went for the weird Asian films, like you just finding the cool bootleg animes or kung fu films that you couldn't find over here. You'd be able to find some weird shit over there. Of course, there would be all these, panels of people saying, "Does anybody want my autograph?" I really could give a flying fuck who the fuck you are, dude. Nowadays I kind of do more, but not too much. I did go to like a comic book convention like 2 years ago, and the only reason was I found out Garth Ennis was going to be there, and I'm just a fan of the stuff he does. There's a comic book he came out with, Crossed. It is brutal. I mean, there's a couple scenes where people detach their dicks and start beating the shit out of other people with them. It's fucking insane. There's some scenes in there that they're just really brutal. You could never show, to kids. Frey knows what I'm talking about. Frey's seen some of that stuff. He's a fan of Garth too. But I have been to a couple of horror conventions. One was in '93 where Leanna Quigley was there. She was looking pretty good, and I was also able to pick up a third draft of Pulp Fiction. It had the scene where Uma Thurman's character has a videotape and she's interviewing John Travolta, maybe something about gerbils or going on flights with his best friends. Kelly, you're ruining my life. So yeah, I did go to a horror convention like 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago. It was in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and they apparently had a lot of stars there. There was Robert Englund and Howard Langkamp, Dee Snider and Doug Bradley, and there was just tons of people. I think I only got 2 autographs. One was the girl that was from the American version of The Rain. She was like 20 years old, but tiny. She's so tiny, and she's like, might have been like 4'5" or something. And I'll just say one word: meat spin. Okay, and the other one was Sid Haig. Like in his interview, I was hoping to get like Bill Moseley's interview, Bill Moseley's autograph or whatever the fuck it is. But the rest of the time, I was just hoping to get videos and all that good shit. Not a big thing. So yeah, I probably wouldn't go again. It's a kind of waste of time. Plus, you feel out of place. You see everyone dressed up like Jason or Freddy or Goth, and I just came in with jeans, Just a gray t-shirt, nothing much with a backpack, just hoping to find some shit. Couldn't give rat's ass about all these people that were there. So yeah, okay, next one. Who do you think is the most beautiful woman in the world, alive or dead, on this planet? Well, if I was 9 years old, I would have said my mom, because, that's how kids are. But, Monica Bellucci, in her younger days, Sophia Loren, Bridget Bardot, Catherine Deneuve, Audrey Hepburn had like a cute presence. Scarlett Johansson's pretty stunning. There aren't a lot of like new stars out there that I find. Well, Amanda Seyfried, whatever that was. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look through magazines to find out which ones are gonna make me happy. Honey Roasted Cashews, delicious. Sorry, I don't eat cashews or peanuts, or I'm a fan of peanut butter, but I think I choked on one when I was 5, and just made me stop from doing it ever since. What's your first concert, and who have you seen the most times? Well, I've never been to, same person's concert more than once. Just then, and that's it. I've seen Tom Petty, Aerosmith, Tenacious D, God, I almost had a chance to see Queens of Stone Age and Eagles of Death Metal. I really wanted to check that out. Also, I almost had a chance to see Foo Fighters. Didn't have to. Last person I saw in concert, Prince. He knew how to perform. He did like that. He put a lot of songs acoustically, but he ended it with Purple Rain, and it was just a show. He knows how to put on a show. Just fucking impressive. A 360 stage, and entertained everyone. Lori, thank you for those questions. I really appreciate it. And thank you for checking out the channel. And if you're not subscribed to Mad Puppet Death, see what she's all about. She's fucking awesome. Next up, Nguyen, I think that's what it is. Erguyen. Okay, one other question. You have a bruise on your forehead. What happened? Well, 9 years old, I had chicken pox. Scratched too much, but at 12 years old, I was playing football with my brother in an apartment complex. It was kind of a really shitty part of New Jersey, like bad part. And all of a sudden, I feel like a couple of like little pebbles hitting me. I turn around. All of a sudden, it was a piece of brick that hit my fucking head and bruised my head. I started bleeding and had to be sent to the hospital. It was bad. It was bad. I saw who hit me. I don't know why he did it, because I never met the kid. I didn't know anything about him. All I know is just he didn't like me. Didn't know what it was about. Didn't give a shit. All I knew was after I was done recovering, I found out where he was. Yeah, that was not one of my better days. I could have said, that's him, but I lied, and I did. Let's just say I hurt him. Because he, I first asked him, why'd you do that? Who are you? And some words came out of his mouth that not only insulted me, but let's just say it was just, You know, I don't even really want to. It's a bad. Oh God. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, so I got smashed in the head by some little fucker who decided to do that to me, and I had to make repercussions. That was me a long time ago. I don't have the anger I used to. It's just I don't need that shit anymore. When I was younger, yeah. When I was a kid, I was. Oh God. But that's done. Okay. So, Dean, thanks for asking the questions. Next up, Purple Book Fairy. Elin. My sweet Lynn. Okay, first up, what made you move to Maine? Basically, okay, I'm going to do a quick timeline. Okay. September 9, I get laid off from my job. But before that, June of 09, my brother comes up to Maine, hangs out with his friend, meets a girl, they fall in love, they have a, faraway romance. November, my dad passes away from a heart attack. December, my brother comes up, and he already knew then that he was going to marry her. He proposes, she says yes. I don't want to be around New Jersey, it's just too hard. He suggested to me, come on up, I need you around, you're my big brother, So I just pack up everything and say fuck, because I really don't want to do anything. I got nothing holding me back there except, my mom, but, we talk all the time. So we move up here, and, came March, it was March of 2010. And my God, I've been here about a year. Been in Maine a year. Wow. So there's that, and that's kind of where I came through there. From there, when there was all this stuff, I'm not going to go into that. You know what? I kind of want to stop there because there's a few more great questions, Elaine. I like saying that, Elaine. So yeah, I'm going to continue that for episode 9. The battle to not be bored to death. Guys, thank you so much for asking these questions. I really appreciate it. None of you had to. None of you could have just said, why should we give a fuck? But you took the time, and I really appreciate it. So thank you, and I will talk to you guys later. I'll probably be doing another one pretty soon. Cool. Bye bye.